I wish I had picked up the phone that day. You would be standing in front of me right now, not buried under this cold tombstone." The love between Ethan and Maya was one of a kind. Their entire world revolved around each other. Ethan was a struggling artist who could only paint dreams on canvas, and Maya was the sole reason behind his happiness. They didn't have the money for expensive gifts, but whenever they shared a single cup of coffee at a cheap diner, all the wealth in the world felt worthless compared to what they had. But love alone doesn't pay the bills. Maya was the daughter of a powerful billionaire, and Ethan was just a poor street painter. When Maya's father found out about them, he barged into Ethan's tiny apartment and humiliated him ruthlessly. He threatened Ethan to leave town and forced Maya into an arranged marriage with a wealthy family. Maya cried and begged her father, but no one listened. On the day of her engagement, she called Ethan 50 times. At that moment, Ethan was sitting in his room, tearing his own paintings to pieces. His pride and heart were completely shattered. He stared at the ringing screen, but filled with anger and despair, he declined the call. Ethan thought, if I talk to her, I won't be able to let her go. She's better off in her father's wealthy home. It's better she forgets me than suffers in my poverty. He turned off his phone and left the city the very next morning. A year passed. Ethan worked day and night, selling his art until he finally became a successful painter. But in his heart, there was no hatred for Maya, only a longing for forgiveness. He returned to the city and went to Maya's old house, but strangers lived there now. When he tracked down Maya's old friend for news, the ground slipped from beneath his feet. The night Ethan declined her call, Maya hadn't listened to anyone. She had run away from her father's house and was driving through the heavy storm to Ethan's apartment. Driving fast through the rain, her car suffered a fatal crash. As she lay dying in the hospital, she clutched a wet letter she had written for Ethan. Now, a year later, Ethan knelt before Maya's tombstone in the quiet cemetery. He held her final letter, tears streaming down his face, dripping onto the cold marble stone. The letter read, "Ethan, my father has fixed my engagement, but my last breath belongs only to you. I'm leaving everything behind and coming to you. Please answer my call. I'm terrified. If you don't stand by me today, I might never see you again." Ethan pressed the letter against his chest and cried out against the tombstone. "I'm here, Maya. Please forgive me. Please come back to me." But there was only the sound of falling rain and a silence that would never end.